Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis condemned the latest strikes on Gaza, calling them unjustifiable and unacceptable earlier today. He also called on Israel to stop the operations so that food and medical assistance can reach the civilian population. We have taken a clear stance in favor of an immediate ceasefire, the Greek Premier told Sky Radio a day after thousands of demonstrators gathered in front of Greece's parliament on Syntagma Square, calling for an end to the bloodshed. We are by no means silent, Mr. Mitsotakis emphasized in response to criticism from the opposition that Greece's centre-right government has not taken a firmer position on the spiraling violence. During the same interview, the Greek Prime Minister also indicated that the government is planning to amend the constitution in order to change the civil servant's right to permanent tenure. The ruling New Democracy Party will propose a revision of Article 103 of the Constitution aimed at modernizing the framework for public administration. We have some civil servants who systematically refuse to work, the Prime Minister noted, adding that this must change. The constitutional revision is expected to begin at the end of this year. In other news, a 6.1 magnitude earthquake was recorded this morning, almost 80 kilometers northeast of Heraklion in Crete, according to the Geodynamic Institute of the National Observatory of Athens. All emergency rescue units of the fire service throughout Greece have been placed on standby after the earthquake. Thankfully, no one was wounded, but a few buildings were damaged. A road has been temporarily closed as a result of a landslide, while the Imbros Gorge in Sfakia will remain closed as a precaution. Now, the government is deploying a record number of firefighters and is nearly doubling its drone fleet this summer to address growing wildfire risks driven by climate change. Civil Protection Minister Ioannis Kefalogiannis said earlier today that 18,000 permanent and seasonal personnel, supported by thousands of volunteers, will be mobilized as wildfire damage has increased steadily over the past 2 decades. He added that it is clear that the conditions this year will be particularly difficult. Greek firefighters held an exercise today to test the country's evolving wildfire response. And in other news, the Society for the Protection of Prespa, one of Greece's most important wetlands, is calling for urgent action to protect the pelican colony in the area. In a recent announcement, SPP said that receding water levels in the Prespa Lake district in northern Greece have left pelican nests exposed to predators, leading to mass nest abandonment during this breeding season. Inspections of the area have discovered that at least 300 great white pelican nests and dozens of Dalmatian pelican nests have been abandoned, the organization said, calling for urgent conservation measures such as artificial nesting platforms. Finally, more than 14,000 residents have signed a petition calling for the Thessaloniki International Fairgrounds, located in the heart of the city, to be converted into a metropolitan park dedicated to green space and cultural use, organizers said at a press conference today. The petition, led by the organizing committee for the TIF referendum, proposes relocating the fair to public land in Sindos, west of the city. Among the signatories are prominent residents of the city, including scientists, artists, and politicians. But a total of 25,000 signatures from registered city voters are required to trigger a municipal referendum. Appearing hopeful, organizers said that they expect to reach the target by late summer or early September. And that's all for today. Tune in again tomorrow for Greece's first English language news bulletin. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon.